Hi Foxes, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a reselling video for you, and that is a what sold video. So it is the Sunday after Thanksgiving. So we've had Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and then today is Sunday. I sent out offers on my entire Poshmark closet on Thursday night, and I marked my Etsy vintage shop 30% off on Friday morning, and so I've sold a couple of things, and I just thought that I would show you a couple of the things that I sold before I ship them off. So if that sounds interesting to you, or you like reseller content, make sure to stay tuned, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. So I'm not going to show you everything that's sold, just for time's sake, but I'm going to show you just a couple of things, and there's just like some odds and ends. I'll show you a couple of these hard good things first. This is, I was cleaning out my kitchen like last week, just feeling like really overwhelmed by, you know, not having like storage space or whatever. And I had one of these. I've had this forever. It's a Tivana tin, and it's like a travel tin, and it wasn't even like I didn't buy it. I think I got it at the bins or something like that, and I've never used it. But you just like store your tea in it to travel, and it's like an iridescent metallic silver. I know it's hard to see, but I just popped it up on eBay auction like right then and there as I was cleaning out my closet, and it sold for like I think $3. So I'm just happy to have that out of my house, and this is just really a reminder to you guys to sell the stuff that you don't want around your house anymore, because if it's getting in your way, might as well make some money off of it, right? That's what I say. I had a big lot of these vintage shoelaces. They are children's shoelaces. They're like 21 inches, and I think they went up to like 24 inches. And I've been selling these for $5 a pop. So I had, I think like 15 or so, and I'm down to 3. If you need shoelaces and you are into vintage kids clothes and you want vintage kids laces, then it's just like one of those things that I've just had in my Etsy shop. People search and they find it, and someone bought 2 of them. So I'm going to be shipping those off. And the last thing in my hand is, I got this at the bins. This is a handmade melon basket, and I had this in my Etsy shop, and I had it on Poshmark too, but for some reason Poshmark is so weird with like oversized listings, and that they just have all these like little things that cause like pop-ups when you're refreshing a listing or sharing, or if you accidentally click on it, and sometimes they get deleted. So this got deleted off of my Poshmark somehow, and so I just left it in my Etsy, and it did eventually sell there. And this was handmade by Dr. Basket in Yarmouth, Massachusetts, so I thought that was cool. And let me see what that sold for. It did sell on my sale. It sold for $33.31, and then they paid sales tax and shipping, and it is going to Tennessee. So that's $33 for a basket. I mean, that's pretty good. So I was happy with that. This is another Etsy sale that sold on my that sold on my holiday sale. I found this at the bins, and it is a really pretty needlepoint stocking with like some kids playing outside, but it's embroidered with the name Hannah. So I had to wait a full year. I listed this last year. I had to wait a full year for someone named Hannah to need a stocking and want like a vintage style one. And I got so many requests for like, can you change the name? I'm like, no, I can't. It's like, no. So I think people just didn't realize that it was a vintage item and not a handmade item. But this one sold for, let me see, did sell on sale. It sold for $22 minus $6.60, so something like, I don't know, 15 or 16 bucks. And I'm happy to have that out of my house. Another little thing that was just like, it's just my kids, and I listed it on Poshmark and it sold within like, I think 2 days. And it's just this little like plush tree house, and it has these little animals in it, and it's like a peekaboo type of toy. My kids didn't really play with it, neither of them did, so instead of just donating it, I went ahead and sold it, and I think I made, after fees and everything, about $11 on that, so I was happy with that. It's out of my house, and I got a little money for it. Next up are some clothing items. You're not going to be able to see these too well, so I will try and pop up a picture on the screen of what my cover shot looked like on Poshmark. And how much it sold for. So this was just a Laura Scott plaid skirt that was part of my holiday collection, and somebody bought that with a top in a bundle, and I thought that this was just like a really nice classic looking skirt. I mean, Laura Scott is not like a brand to look out for, but it sold for a good price, and it's, you know, sometimes it really just is about style. I also sold this Retrolicious dress. This was mine. I wore it, I think, like once or twice. I'm pretty sure I bought it on ThreadUp for like $25 or something like that. It sold on Posh for $45, and then obviously they take their fees out, but I was pretty happy to move this on to a new home. It was also part of my holiday collection, and I've had this cardigan listed forever. This is an Anthropologie cardigan. It's called the Chopsticks cardigan. It's piano themed, 3/4 sleeve, like a wool blend. This was mine, and I just never really wore it because I feel like you just have to have like a themed outfit to wear this, and I just never really did. So yeah, I listed it back when, I mean, it must have been sometime last year because I don't use these type of bags anymore. And I had it listed on eBay, and I had it listed on Posh, and I relisted it, and finally it sold for, I think, like in the 30s, 31, 32, something like that. But this is sort of like a, as Lori from Lori's Boston Found calls it, like a by Felicia. Like, I'm happy to see this go. So that sold. Good riddance. Another one is this multicolored vest, and it is like a knit sweater vest in like a colorful stripe. This sold as part of a bundle with, well, I don't know where it is, but this sold as part of a bundle with another vintage top, and I got this at an estate sale, and I believe I paid $1 for it, so I was happy to see that go as well. Vests are trending right now. If you have any knit vests, sweater vests, now is the time to list them. People are really loving that look. This is a ModCloth dress with like raindrops. It is by the brand Cling, and this one, it took a little while to sell. You can tell like this is like my older bags. So this took a while to sell, and I was glad to see it go. Alright, I'm going to do two more, and one of them is this ModCloth dress. I actually bought this on Poshmark. It is a dress that I really wanted for myself, but I knew when I bought it that this wasn't my size, but I also recognized the dress for what it was, so I knew like the ModCloth name and everything. I bought this for $20 on Poshmark. That includes like all the shipping and stuff like that. And I sold it for $40 or $45 on Poshmark. And so I think I made about like 16 after like the fees and cost of goods. So I was happy with that. And someone else is gonna really love that dress. It's really beautiful. And the last one is Talbot's skirt. This is, it's like a see if I can, you can kind of see it here. It's like a birdcage print, and this was a extended size, plus size item, and it sold, I think in the 30s, 31, something like that. I'll post the sold up here, but it was part of my, actually I can't remember if it was part of my 30% off offers or if it was just like an offer from buyer or something. I can't remember. So that's just a couple of the things that I have been selling recently. I'm really focused on getting rid of stuff from around my house. As you can see, a lot of what is selling for me is still more of that like aesthetic that fits into my closet, the cute stuff, the ModCloth stuff. Like when I have a sale, those are the things that tend to go first, the things that are extra special or that people fall in love with. So yeah, I've had a pretty decent weekend so far after sending out the offers on my closet and just like a couple of Etsy sales and a couple of little eBay sales. And yeah, so I've been pretty happy with that considering that things have been pretty bad, like pretty darn slow for almost all of October and certainly November. I think people are just like really uncertain about what is going on right now, and they're just getting down to the holidays and things are tight. So I'm just kind of hanging in there, just like, you know, listing and doing what I can and trying to enjoy the holidays. But I thought I would show you guys a little bit of what has been selling for me, and just drop that reminder in there that if you have stuff around your house that you don't want anymore and you're not using anymore, put it up online. It only takes a few minutes and you will be so happy that it's out of your house and it's free inventory. So everything you make on it is profit, right? Alright, well that is it for me today, and I hope that I will see you for my next video. Don't forget to hit subscribe and don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Bye. Thanks so much.